Unmute. And good. Looks like y'all can hear me. Howdy. Welcome everybody to Parent Lab. Happy Friday. We'll be starting here in just a moment, but we're getting ourselves logged in, logged on, and set up. Here we got the others that can see us. Away. Away. Beautiful. All different things. Awesome. Slide this one over. It's about 1:29. Give everybody a couple more minutes. Delay. I just see how yeah, doesn't. Well, it's recess. Beautiful. Howdy, welcome. Thanks for joining us today. We're going to get started in just a moment. We'll be talking about our love languages again. Audience, you going to get it home today? I don't. What you need, Joey? There's a big sign in the office that says these are for Parent Lab only. I can't disobey this precious signs, you know what I mean? Yeah, there's no worries. Huh? Never done. She goes full. Okay, popping in. Nope, it should just record me. Good, doing good so far. Beautiful. Oh, good. Let's get the lead info. Yes, distributor. I think it's a shelf with a door on it. It was flexible and you can. Shoot, forgot to go. Oh, you're in there, correct one. Okay, beautiful. So this one is for big small. Okay, I got it torn off, chucked the other one in there, and she's like, I'm going back. So I'll make sure we got it for her. Pass these on real quick. If you want to put sandwich in one place, then I go to they can throw it away if they don't want it because we catch them out of our basket, right? True. It's a fine they need more french fries that are like. That's what I want to smash the picture and send. And then we got all this to drink. Want water? Want water? Okay. Okay, I got your ticket. No, good luck to you. Feel free to sit wherever, get cozy. We'll be doing spill traps today. You want a sandwich? Mustard and ketchup for you? Got it. It's perfect because you're not eating sandwich. That worked out. You're making cheese good. Howdy, come on in. You just it looks nice. Okay, maybe take it down. You got sandwiches and excellent. And your raffle seat. Oh, I'm so excited. All right. 33. We'll say 2 more minutes. I'll give everybody 1 more minute now. Give everybody 1 more minute. We'll get started. Anything more no? Okay, okay, good. That's my worry. All right, I'm gonna get started. If anybody gets here, they can figure out what we're doing and catch up quick. So for those of you that have been here a while, we remember way back, oh my goodness, I think before Thanksgiving break, we were doing a little series on the 5 love languages. So we did part 1, part 2, part 3, and then CalFresh showed up and taught us all how to cook amazing meals and how to go grocery shopping. So we put a little pause. We are back on love languages, okay? And I just thought, you know, being on theme, it would be really, really fun. We're just coming out of Christmas season. I know you're all sitting here like, why didn't we do gifts before Christmas? I'll tell you. One, y'all already made Christmas amazing. I don't need to help you do that. You already know what you're doing there, right? We're talking about the everyday love languages, though, making sure that we are showing love every day. So I wanted to kind of get away from the holidays and everything else, kind of talk about everyday gifts. And then the second thing on theme, tomorrow is my 31st birthday, so why not talk about gift giving during birth week, right? It just made sense. So that's where we're at today. We're going to talk about little everyday gifts, not spoiling our kids, not spending a bunch of money, right? But how we can show love through giving little trinkets and things, okay? With that, we're going to get through all of our behind the scenes kind of stuff y'all already know. We're hosted, our principal is Mr. Santos. He's actually out today, so y'all should know who he is, but he won't be able to come say hi like normal. Our vice principal, Dr. Raka, is here. He might be able to pop in and say hi. Usually they do. Otherwise, I'm Mrs. Baker. I'm a teacher on special assignment. Just think of me as the secret agent teacher. I do all the random stuff that the classroom teachers they're busy teaching their kids, right? I handle state testing, parent lab, all that jazz. Ms. Munoz is our school psychologist. I'm sure many of you have spoken with her or worked with her. She's fabulous. We love her. Ms. Precious, our office manager up front, she makes sure we have our lunch every time. She makes sure everything is set and good to go. And of course, Ms. Amber, who is our school librarian, she's running around doing other stuff right now while I am in here with you. So we'll see her in a bit. We are introducing everybody. I said you were running around doing stuff. Okay, I'm very excited. Good. All right, so as normal, our agenda, we sign in. We did refreshment, so y'all feeling refreshed? Yeah. Or at least refreshing while we're eating and drinking, right? We'll have a little lecture, okay? And y'all know, I try not to make it too boring, but we gotta learn some things. We'll have a little activity, we'll wrap it up, we'll get you out of here, go have a good weekend, all right? Howdy, welcome. Come on in. Okay, our norms, right? Just be respectful. Please be aware we record our parent lab segments, so we do have a recording going on. Don't worry, the camera's not looking at any of y'all. You're not on camera. But, right, we do have the microphone going, so make sure if you've got a question, right? We just kind of keep it PG, school appropriate, anything like that. If you need to step outside, you need to take a call, life happens, handle your business. You don't need to ask permission, okay? You don't need to raise your hand like that. Just go. Try to keep us focused, keep our conversations here. We can work together to brainstorm. We can all learn together. But of course, Concerns, complaints, criticisms, feel free, let me know at the end. If you got a problem with whatever I'm saying, please, right? We're here to learn. I want to learn how to be better for y'all as well. If you got issues, let me know. Let the front office know. We can schedule a meeting, anything like that, okay? Questions on that? We feel good? Right? We know how to handle ourselves. Good. Good, good, good. A little bit of information about the school. We go through this, you know, we're trying to make equity centered. We want all of our students to have the support that they need, right? We want to make sure all of our students get the guidance that they need. We're all invested in the kids together. We want to see them be academically successful. We want to see them have that social emotional success as well, right? We all want our kids to make friends. We want them to be happy, all that jazz. With that, you'll see it on our wall. You see it up there. 4 major goals for our kids. We want to see them be respectful. We want to see them have integrity, see them be school ready, and see them be excellent. Okay, so those are our goals. That's the heart of the school. Y'all heard that during orientation, and you've heard it every week since. Okay, we want our students to be empowered with knowledge, strategies, tools, and confidence. Okay, we want them to have all of that so that they can go and be successful. All right, good. So now we get started on the fun stuff. I'm going to give y'all a quick minute to get your brains started here on your table. There is construction paper. We're going to start with a little journal. Pick your paper. Any color you want, it don't matter. Pick yourself a piece of paper. Yeah. Oh, piece of paper. And you're going to take and grab a pencil, marker, crayon, whatever makes you happy in your boxes. And we're just going to think about write about the best gift you ever received. Okay? Could be a birthday, a Christmas, a whatever, you know, a gift for a special day. Could have been an I love you random surprise. But what's the best gift you've ever gotten? Who gave it to you? What happened? What was it? Was the wrapping paper amazing? Right? I've had a couple gifts where I'm almost afraid to open it because it was so beautiful, right? Like, what do you remember? Give me everything you got. Write it down. Good, great copy. If you hold I thought we both you wanted I'm wandering the room like y'all are in. I'm sorry, y'all. Eat your brain. I'm just. All right. Finish writing if you're still writing. Like, does anybody want to share? You don't have to share the whole thing if you just want to share a little bit. But anybody want to share? What was your best gift?
My kids basically do drawing, or they do like these Christmas ornaments at school, and they try to
Mm-hmm. I love it. When they come to surprise and stuff, they do crafts at school.
handwritten card for my kids. I'll get on doing that for mom.
A handwritten card for your kids. How good you're doing as a mom.
I took all of it.
I love it. I love it. Anything else?
Oh, they're watching.
Yeah, mine's with live.
Most beautiful gift I ever received was life given to me by my mother. I love that. Y'all are showing me I'm all emotional, getting chills. Okay, what's that gift?
When I was 16, I was wanted a radio, okay, because my mom will never let us listen to music in house.
Yeah.
So I just wanted a radio to keep it in my room when I was, on my bed, I just want to hear it. And when I turned 16, my boyfriend gave me a radio. And I was like, we will listen to it again.
That's so sad. Oh, Mom wouldn't let us listen to music in the house. I always wanted a radio. Sure, 16 and my friend being super thoughtful about that little radio treats. Hey, that is a super, super thoughtful gift. I love that. The answer's in here. Shoot, we're gonna get through this quick. Sounds like y'all already understand good gift giving. Hey? Oh, good. We got Alina logging in. Welcome, welcome. Howdy, Alina. Glad to see you. So, talking about our 5 love languages. For those of you that this one, gonna be a little bit of a repeat. We've seen it. We know the love languages. For those of you who are new, okay, this is something that we are looking at as a whole school. We are interviewing. We are giving the 5 love languages survey to your children so we can learn what motivates them, what makes them feel loved, right? So that's where we're working on it with y'all as well. Make sure we're all kind of on the same page. The original 5 love languages was written for our more, romantic relationships. But we love our friends, we love our family, we love our kids, right? As some point, it kind of starts to apply across the board. So, hey, welcome. So, we're gonna learn a little bit about the generic love languages, right? Again, those of you that have been here, you've seen this video. I'm sorry, we're watching it again. Repetition is good for learning, though. And some of y'all are new, so it's good to see it. So, it's a book by Gary Chapman. It is describing the ways that people express love and the ways that we feel love, okay? So right up here, you can see quick summary. We got words of affirmation. Hey, y'all are amazing. Thanks for being here. Okay, for some of us, that's all we need. That feels great. You're welcome. Okay, we got quality time, right? Not just sitting on the couch ignoring each other, but sitting on the couch watching the same thing, maybe having a conversation, maybe doing something we love. Maybe, you know what? Your room is a mess. Let me clean it with you, right? Receiving gifts, that's what we're talking about today. We got acts of service. That goes along with that bedroom one, right? Let me help you with something you need help with. And last is physical touch. We talked about that. Remember last time it was 3 hugs a day? 3 hugs a day is good for your brain development. We're going to take a moment. We're going to watch our little video real quick, folks. And
Our children to know that being that. But sometimes children, even the most loving parents, don't internalize that one. That's because children feel loved most when love is expressed in their primary love languages. You can express love for your child all the time, but if it's not in the child's love languages, that child may not feel loved. So what are love languages? And how do you know what your child's love languages are? There are 5 love languages: quality time, acts of service, words of affirmation, gifts, and touch. Let's start with quality time. Quality time is time when you're giving your child your full attention while doing an activity that your child enjoys. This can include playing with your child, one-on-one conversations with your child, or watching your child show off their latest feats. You don't have to spend money or go on a fancy vacation to spend quality time with your children. Anytime you're engaging in their worlds and giving them your full attention is quality time. Acts of service are anything that you do for your child without complaint. This includes things like helping them with a school project or preparing their favorite meal. Words of affirmation are loving words or praise. These can be spoken or written. Say them directly to your child or let your child overhear you bragging about them. Some children's primary love language is receiving gifts. Gifts aren't just for birthdays and holidays. Surprise your child with small, thoughtful gifts out of the blue. Keep in mind, it's not about the amount of money you spend. It really is the thought that counts. Even small gifts communicate to your child that you were thinking about them and that you care enough to pay attention to their preferences and interests. Some children's primary love language is touch. These children might ask for piggyback rides or to wrestle. They may climb into your lap or hold your hand. These children especially benefit from hugs, kisses, and pats on the back. As with all love languages, individualize your expression of love to your child. Different actions are appropriate for different ages. So how do you determine what your child's primary love languages are? First of all, watch them. What sort of attention do they seek out? Do they climb into your lap to snuggle or ask you to play with them? You can also ask your child what makes them feel loved. Give them choices and ask which they would prefer. There are even online quizzes to help you discern your child's love languages. All children need love in all 5 love languages. Receiving love in their primary love languages is especially important. Express your love for your child in their love languages and watch your child thrive.
Yay. Easy peasy. So, getting into some sciencey stuff, this is the stuff we learn about at Teacher College when we get our credential, okay? We got Maslow's hierarchy of needs, okay? We have needs. There are things your body needs food, right? Like, you ain't gonna get very far if you don't eat. You need water, you're dehydrated, you fall apart, you melt, it just ends badly, right? So we've got things that our body just needs. We've got our physiological needs. This is basic. How do I keep this meat machine running, right? I need to sleep. How many of y'all pulled an all-nighter and did not feel good the next day, right? We need sleep. And if you're not sleeping, if you're not eating, if you're not hydrated, your system is gonna be all jacked up. Think about when you're sitting there, your car's telling you change the oil, and you're like, we'll do that later. And it starts running weird. That's your body with no sleep, no water, no food, no care, right? The next thing we have, bare minimums, we need to keep ourselves running. Then we got safety. We need to feel safe. When you get out of school, we need them to feel safe here. We want to feel safe at home. If you don't feel safe, you have that feeling in the back of your brain. It always kind of feels like something's going on. You can't relax. How are you going to sleep well if you can't relax? Right? So these things start getting connected. Up above safety, not just feeling safe, we need to feel loved. We need to feel like we belong. Okay? Anybody ever felt kind of like the black sheep somewhere? Whether it's in your family, in a group, at church, at work, whatever, you kind of feel a little awkward and out of place. It doesn't feel comfortable. It makes it hard to make friends, right? So feeling loved, feeling belonging, that's even higher of a need, right? All the way up, we want to build self-esteem. We want to feel like we like ourselves, feel like we are people we are allowed to like, right? A lot harder if you go through life going, I am not a person that I like. I'm not a person that's a good person. It's real hard to do anything. Do a job interview and think you deserve that job if you don't feel like a person that deserves that job, right? All the way up to self-actualization. If we are fed watered, hydrated, we are rested, we are moisturized and thriving and loved, and we have places that we know we belong, we're able to have creativity. We're able to accept facts, to learn. We're able to start problem solving. But if you're hungry, your body is barely running, how's your brain gonna do complex problem solving? Some of y'all 4th, 5th, and 6th graders, your kiddos are learning algebra right now. How are you gonna do algebra if you're hungry? Or if you don't feel like you belong? You're gonna feel safe enough to solve that scary math problem, right? And so it all starts connecting. It's all important here. It's all important, and we want to make sure that we get all these needs met so that our kids can be creative. All right, we got one more silly little video, okay? Our little blobby guys. These come from the Love Languages Company. This is them telling you how they work, okay? They're silly videos, they're short, they're sweet, but they get the picture across real quick. Okay, so I know the one that stood out to me, right? Person comes in, you're sleeping in on your birthday. All you want to do, your gift to yourself is a nice little nap. Somebody walks in my room, even if they will vacuum for me and do the things I don't want to, I am napping. Don't wake me up. The act of service did not feel like love. That felt mean, right? So make sure we're paying attention to what makes people feel loved, right? The intention is there, but we want to make sure the thoughtfulness is there as well. Okay, now this is the fun conversation. This is the one that I like making sure we address, right? Anybody recognize that picture? Old Willy Wonka. Old Willy Wonka. All she wanted was that golden egg. Who remembers what happened to Miss, was that Veruca? What happened to Miss Veruca with that egg? Who remembers? Did she get it? She did not. She did not get her golden egg, right? So a lot of the times we think of gift giving as a kind of greedy or selfish sort of vibe. We think of spoiled kids. We think of entitlement, right? And this is where the intent and the thoughtfulness and the strategy comes in, right? Yes, if all you do is buy a bunch of stuff, she got a bunch of stuff, right? But we want to be thoughtful, we want to be intentional, right? I always think of love as a verb. It's an action that we're doing, and I like to make sure that my actions are intentional. So we'll talk a little bit about it, right? We're not just buying our kids love, we're not just spoiling them. I got a lot of text. Feel free to read. I'll talk at you too. But we're gonna look at the difference between just buying my kids love and like actually seeing and noticing my child. Okay? We see it as being greedy. But think about the flip side. The way that we receive love is often how we communicate love. So a kid that likes getting gifts is usually also a kid that likes giving. Okay? Think about how good you feel. If you're the kind of person that likes getting gifts, I know I like that every now and then. But I also really like giving back to others. Like I'm the queen of making my friends' birthdays beautiful just because I like doing that. That's how love works for me. So remember, they can be very generous as well. Very generous in giving those gifts back, okay? Now, a gift does not mean that you need to buy them stuff. That's the beautiful thing as well. Best things in life are free. So a person that likes gifts, think of thoughtfulness, small trinkets. I found a pebble. It's heart-shaped. I wanted you to have it. You have a rock collection. Free gift. Off the grand easy, right? But if that's your child, we've got a couple rock fans here. If that's your kid, that's amazing. They're gonna love that. And you just picked up a rock off the ground, easy, right? But that's the thoughtfulness we're talking about. A really thoughtful gift says, I know you. I see what you care about. It's important to me. I love you. I love that about you. I celebrate that about you. Right? Where are we at? Oh, we're so good on time. I talk fast, y'all. Okay, good gifts. Good gifts, little good gift giving guide over here. I like this quote. To be loved is to be known. Okay? To be loved is to be known. So, a good gift should be personal. It should reflect your child's interests, right? Should be something that we hope they like. Given intentionally. Couple different options with that. Couple different options, right? I talk about the found gift. That was our little pebble we found on the ground. That was, hey, I just saw this thing found in the back of my closet. Thought you'd like it. Okay, found gift. We got a handmade gift. We'll be doing one of those today. A handmade gift. You can make them a little certificate. It says world's best kid. Okay, make a little handmade gift. Doesn't need to be crazy. Their favorite food, their favorite dessert, right? Maybe let them have the decision on dinner, kind of things, little things like that, right? Last one is the shared gift. So not just giving something, but maybe an experience, right? A new box of crayons that we can color together. Okay, your kid's an artist, do some art with them. That's a great way to get connected, keep them motivated, all of that. Are we taking notes? You want me to keep it up here for a second? Be good. Okay. No worries. So to be known, to be loved is to be known. Okay, we got our cheesy little handmade gift today. We're gonna make what I call a pocket hug, folks. Let me get you some supplies over here. We're gonna make a pocket hug, all right? So, once again, you can pick new paper if you want. If you want to use your journal, you can, but feel free. We're gonna do some new paper over here. Pick your favorite. Favorite colors, that is fun. We're gonna make ourselves a cute little fun. Okay. So, real quick directions. Draw a heart on your paper. You can draw a circle, a square, a triangle, whatever shape you want. Geometry don't matter, but I was thinking a heart's a good place to start. Okay, draw a heart or some similar shape on your paper. Color it. Draw a message. Make it beautiful. Okay?
Doesn't matter how big.
Your trust. This is your gift for your kiddo. It's a pocket hug. So how big is your hug? Or how big is your kiddo's pockets, right? Take a moment. You'll draw your little heart or whatever shape makes you happy. We'll cut it out. We'll decorate it. We'll make it beautiful. Okay, that's gonna be the first part. And then good. It's good. Allow the solution. There you go. Thank you. So you want, please. Good. Hello. Color, you can write, you can put your kiddo's name on it, you can say, I love you. You can say you're the best thing that ever happened to me. Write them a nice little message. You can just label it, call it a pocket hug for them. If you're an artist, make it beautiful. If you're not an artist, polka dots always look really cute. And then just so we can quick time check, we have about 10 minutes before we're allowed to call your kids. So feel free to have fun, stay crafty. You know I don't want to ask you. I appreciate you. I hate that. I'll give the, I was there. Oh, wait, that's my computer. Great. I won't say. Now, if you're finished doodling, we will have a second step to put we're gonna put the love in our pocket pugs, okay? So hang tight to it if you're done. If you're still doodling, I love it. I love it. Okay, just know there's the second step here. We got a part 2 we'll be getting to too. Hey, so drawing, we got 5 minutes. I got to keep going here, okay? It's 5. So, if you're all done drawing, you're ready to go on to the second step. You can, if you're still drawing again, please feel free. How about it? Right? Getting gifts one thing, right? But we're gonna talk about gift giving. There is an art to gift giving. We buy a good gift. Wonderful. Awesome. All right, look at the wrapping paper. The presentation, giving moment. Okay? So we're gonna take a second, we're gonna charge our pocket hugs, we're gonna put some love in there. Again, if you are still working, you'll just charge your hug up when you're done drawing. Take a moment, you can put it between your hands. Your hands, put the warmth in your hands, get put into this little pocket hug. Okay? It's symbolic, it's metaphorical. What we know, mind over matter, our thoughts can change the world around us. Put the warmth in there. Okay, think about how much you love your kids. Think about the best parts of your kids, the things you are so grateful that they have and that they are and that they do. All those wonderful things. Okay? And I give y'all little silly scripts. Feel free to change it however you need to. Say it in the way that your kid will hear it and that feels right for you, right? When you're little gifts, let them know. Right? If they ever miss you, if they're this little pocket hug is there, you can pull it out, take a look, and know that they have your love, even if you're not there in that moment, okay? And that's like for free, from the shelter, wait on for you to puppy, like that, it'll be a church. What's up? I heard big weight room. Hey, that looks to give a little pocket hug too. That was the pocket hug. Writing on the book. Yes. Telling you, it's an effective strategy. The art's gonna, make it faster. Alrighty, folks. And I'm gonna go ahead and go to our last slide just so that some of y'all are sitting here looking at me going, I know we gotta wait 2 more minutes, Miss Baker, but I'll keep you busy, I promise. We got our feedback survey. I know it's been a while since we've done one of these. CalFresh has been here, and I know they had like a bunch of surveys. I don't want to make you do more on top of it. But let me know your thoughts. Do a scan that QR code. Pop on there and let me know how you thought today went. Feedback, positive. positive, negative, you hate it, we're never doing it again, right? Just let me know how we did.